Finally, we're on class 3 of presentation type C to CTP. Unlike class 1 and 2, there are no textbook lessons here, which means that you have the whole 40 minutes to work on and then record the presentations. Students take out their CTP books and you can skip ahead to part 3 since we're done with part 1 and 2. And here we follow the same methodology as before. We read and break down the instruction and then brainstorm together as a class. So here I would have the students listen and repeat to all these examples of things that you do on sports days. So we would go, all right class, you're going to listen and repeat. Number 1, stretching, go. Number 2, soccer game, go. And I can also explain what some of these words are. Some of them can be a little bit difficult for them. I would match some of these words with actions and have the students follow my gestures. So for number 1, everyone would stand up and actually do some sort of stretching. And it'll be much more fun and active than just sitting and writing. Once I explain all the words, I'll get the students to fill in these blanks here, and perhaps I'll do one example with the students. So at 9 a.m., what's the first thing that we do on sports day? I think we should do stretching. I think that's a good idea. So 9 a.m., stretching. And I would ask them, all right, so at 11 a.m., what should we do next? Okay, let's do something for our sports day and have the students fill in rest of the blanks here. So in class 1 and 2, we used to spend about maybe 6 to 7 minutes on this page, but you can go a little bit quicker if you feel like you need more time later on. Remember, by the end of this class, you need to record everyone's presentations, so you must manage your time wisely. So on the next page, follow the same methodology as before. So go over the given cues and help the students maybe write 1 or 2 lines together. So it's the sports day. Everyone go. It's the sports day. Have the students listen and repeat. At 9 a.m. there is, let's do stretching first. And they can copy this one and they can fill in the rest of it on their own. So once again, we used to give them maybe 6-7 minutes on this page before, but on class 3, we want to go a little bit quicker if you're worried about time. So once the students are finished with their scripts and they're ready to record their presentations, I'll have them come up one by one to the stage and they'll give their presentations. Normally, they're allowed to bring their CTP books with them, but if you have some advanced students, you can challenge them by having them memorize a portion of the script. And also make sure to give them lots of tips while recording. That's very important. For example, you could tell them how to stand still, stand properly, how to hold their books, don't bury your face, don't cover your face, look at the camera. You can show them how to sound confident when telling them about voice control. You can also stress that this is a presentation and not just reading something out loud. I always tell my students to look at the camera as much as possible and look at the book as little as possible. Once they're used to presenting, I like to make it a rule so that they can only speak when they're looking at the camera. So they would be glancing at the book periodically as they give their presentations, just like a real speech. And just like the play type CTP, make sure to keep the students occupied when they're not recording. Have a worksheet or an activity ready. So for example, for this lesson, perhaps you could have them make cartoon pages of their own sports day, complete with pictures and maybe dialogue balloons. Having activities prepared is even more important for the presentation type CTP because students record their videos one by one, which means that there will be more students to keep an eye on who are not recording. Once they have all recorded their presentations, don't forget to upload them using the APRO Gate program. And you can go back to the home page And once again, it's this button under management here. So click on this button, upload the videos through AprilGate, so that students and their parents could see their media artwork on Creative Cafe. And that is it for Seed CTP classes.